the 16. So as I said right at the start, Matty, so you're the first kind of academy analyst that we've had on. So do you want to just give a bit of a overview of what the role of the academy analyst is, and maybe how how that you've not really done first team, so we'll speak about some of the differences, but how what are you doing day to day, and what's your main purpose of being an academy analyst really?
Well, it obviously differs from 16s, and then 18s and 21s is a little bit more different. 16s, it's a lot more your own performance based and looking maybe at more individuals or what you've done as a team. There's obviously less contact time. Obviously, the players have started to come back in on day release now. So, for example, on a Friday, I'll do some analysis within the 12s, looking at just different things, whether it be best practice or performances from the weekend. And the same kind of goes for the other age groups, really. We utilise in play to for individuals to look at their stuff with coaches sometimes when they go on day release, and then as well to share videos and analysis with them. But it is more very well, probably I'd say next to no opposition based from 9s to 15s, and then
Yeah.
you might dabble a little bit of opposition stuff at the 16s, but it's more or less from the previous game that you've played against them, and again trying to focus on how we're going to play as a team and trying to develop those individuals to get them ready for either the next step in their age group at
Yeah.
13s, 14s, or when if they're moving up to the PDP and the 18s from the 16s, and so on and so forth from there. And then 18s and 21s, obviously, we play in leagues, so there's a lot more opposition based stuff. We'll still do some development stuff, individual stuff again with the 21s using in play. Lads can watch their clips and things like that. And again, just trying to develop the individual, get them used to seeing what it's like playing against opposition, how we're going to plan and prepare against opposition to hopefully then propel them when they go into the first team that they're ready for complete performance and obviously playing for points all the time and having that winning mentality when they go into a first team, but obviously being a well-rounded player and a well-rounded person.
Yeah, perfect. Because last time we spoke a few weeks ago, you said something about how many academy lads you had in that made either an appearance or on the bench for the first team this season. So what was that? Was quite a decent number you mentioned. I don't know if you know it off the top.
Yeah, I think it was around 11. I think it was
Yeah,
around 11 that had either played or been on the bench, and obviously as coaches and as an academy, they set a target of how many they want, and I know we exceeded that. I can't remember what the target was,
yeah,
but like as an academy, it's good to see that, and but also good to see that the manager can trust younger players. Obviously, it's not. Obviously, we have a helping hand, but and we'll try and help the player as much as we can. But if they put the effort in, then hopefully they get the reward. And if there's a manager who will do that, and it's obviously satisfying to see that you've got players that are making their way through. Obviously, I didn't really have much interaction with Hayden Hackney, who was more before I came up to the 21s, but I certainly know like the 21s coaches and would have been involved with him before. I'd be happy to see him doing really, really well
mm,
for the first team. And you know, even if a player goes out on loan, you know, to see them making it to first team levels is satisfying and is a
yeah.
good part of the job.